I rise today to celebrate the 54th anniversary of Head Start and the 25th anniversary of Early Head Start on May the 18th. We know that in January of 1964, President Lyndon Baines Johnson declared the war on poverty in his State of the Union address. Sergeant Shriver, who was then the director of the Office of Economic Opportunity, then assembled a panel of experts to develop a comprehensive child development program to help communities meet the needs of disadvantaged preschool children that resulted in Project Head Start, launching in the summer of 1965. Over 50 years later, Head Start and Early Head Start have served hundreds of thousands of children with high-quality comprehensive early learning and wraparound services.
Will the senator suspend for a moment? The Senate will be in order.
Just to give the Senate a reminder on what Head Start is in terms of the ages, Head Start serves children ages 3 to 5. Early Head Start serves up to 3, so under the age of 3. We know that these early learning experiences provide children with the tools they need to develop and succeed in school. When children learn more earlier in life, they earn more later in life. It's not just a rhyme. All the evidence, the research, shows that there's a connection, a direct connection between early learning and later earning. A study of Head Start children in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania found that they had higher scores in 5th grade than a control group on all academic and executive functioning outcomes. These benefits stay with children through adulthood. Research shows Head Start children have a higher likelihood of graduating from high school and receiving a post-secondary degree. Also, these benefits even flow to the next generation, as the children of Head Start graduates are significantly more likely to finish high school and enroll in college. And they are significantly less likely to become teen parents or to be involved in the criminal justice system. One of the core tenets of Head Start that has made it so successful is its responsiveness to local community needs. In Pennsylvania, for example, like many other states, the opioid epidemic has hit far too many communities, and Head Start has responded to that crisis with innovative programming. For example, the Safe Start program in Allentown, an early Head Start program, provides early intervention to assist development of infants and toddlers who have suffered abuse or neglect. After completing Safe Start, the new program in Allentown, 68% of 3-year-olds were on age developmentally, and 100% of the children had significant improvement in their drug-impacted symptoms, with 53% showing resolution. Of the women who became pregnant while their substance-impacted child was enrolled in Safe Start, 88% gave birth to a full-term, drug-free, and healthy second child. This whole family approach and integration with local community partners has created not just better outcomes from families, or for families, I should say, but resulted in significant savings. Through this program, 91% of children achieved a stable, permanent home and caregiver, and it is estimated that the Safe Start program has resulted in nearly $1.5 million in foster care savings and over $9.5 million in child welfare involvement by stabilizing 106 families. So we're grateful for those results from the Safe Start program in Allentown. Head Start is a critical program for lifting families out of poverty, obviously, and providing children with the early learning experiences they need to start kindergarten ready to learn. Unfortunately, still only about 1/3 of eligible children have access to Head Start, and less than 10%, these are national numbers, less than 10% have access to early Head Start. And again, early Head Start, 0 up to 3, and Head Start 3 to 5. So funding for these programs is critical. Just to give you an example of those numbers in Pennsylvania, the numbers are even a little lower. In Pennsylvania, just 27% of eligible 3 to 5-year-olds have access to Head Start, and only 7% of eligible children under 3 have access to early Head Start. This is purely a question of funding, even with a lot of children being eligible but not served. As we celebrate over 50 years for Head Start on May the 18th, we must work to ensure these programs receive robust funding and continue to serve low-income children and families across the nation. Mr. President, I would yield the floor and note the absence of a quorum.